Each of the drills on this video is designed to develop the fundamental skills of the pole vault. It is critical to the success and safety of the athlete to execute these drills properly. The producers and participants of this video disclaim any liabilities or loss in connection with the content and the information presented in this video.
Hello Pole Vault U campers, this is Coach Addy. I just want to thank you guys for coming to the summer and winter camps this past year. We had a great year of camps. I wanted to put together a short video of some of the more important drills that we did during the summer and winter. But I want to remind you to look back at your lecture notes over the 4 C's of learning how to vault. These principles will guide you in such a way, help you to get the most out of these drills. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you have a great season, and I hope to see you at camp.
To prepare for the wall drill, the athlete will find his takeoff point, turn around, and walk in the backwards direction for 10 strides and have another athlete, catch his takeoff. The athlete will then start from that point and count backwards 3, 2, 1, lift, pop. As beginners, vaulters will have a tendency to plant by pushing the pole forward, guiding it into the box before actually reaching upward. This will cause a low plant. So when doing this drill, we need to make sure that when you hit the lift foot, that the arms go straight up without any pause. The next vaulter is left-handed, so he's going to be counting his right foot for his countdown. So his countdown will go as follows: 3, 2, 1, lift, pop. And when he pops, he should make an effort to simulate a vertical takeoff. In this particular demonstration, the athlete does a great job of demonstrating a vertical takeoff with a high reach where he catches a pole tip on his rise upward. The next vaulter will demonstrate kind of a pause to where he's likely to get caught low if he were actually running fast. This next drill is the over-the-tip drill, or what, as we call it, the OT drill. We use the same countdown as we did in the wall drill. And our primary objective is to learn how to time out the plant with the takeoff. We're making an effort to reach high before the pole touches down and try to get a quick, high-angle takeoff. We do this to give the athlete confidence in a free takeoff. The athlete reaches high, springs up, catches the pole tip on the way up, and then he pauses and holds that position and then runs on out. In order to do this drill successfully and make it feel good, the athlete has to do everything he can to reach as high, as straight vertical as he can, and a good spring upward. This will allow him to grip higher so he has a little bit of time to move with the pole. We usually start with a low grip, and then as the athlete gets the pole to move well without slipping, he can actually start to raise his grip up, one grip at a time. Any effort to swing up when you try to take off on doing this drill will actually cause the pole tip to slip. And if you don't do it properly, if you really make a big effort to swing up, you may end up falling down. So you got to be careful with this drill. This next drill, we're going to do an OT drill into the pit. But first we have to cover the box with a piece of plywood, then cover the plywood with a kind of a track surface. When we do that, we can actually get ready to do an OT drill in the pit, as shown here. In preparation for this next drill, we'll have the athlete do an over-the-tip drill and start with his grip 1 or 2 grips lower than what he was doing when he was out on the turf, the track, or the grass, wherever he might be. He'll then gradually raise his grip to make the drill feel a bit more realistic. The OT link drill is my favorite drill to teach the athlete how to link the plant, the takeoff, the follow-through with the swing up. In the effort to do this, the athlete will he has to focus on reaching high, springing up to keep the pole from slipping. He can then follow through and hold that position for a little bit before he actually begins a swing up. In this case, the athlete is starting to lift up, reaching up high, spring up off the ground, and then he goes into his follow-through phase where he follows through, holds the takeoff position, continues to reach upward, and then swings up and lands on his back. Any effort to swing up during takeoff will actually cause the pole tip to slip. It will slip back and hit the back of the pit, which will interrupt the drill and make it very ineffective, thus making it important to take off. The sign of a good plant and takeoff in this drill is when the pole tip touches down softly. It is recommended that you have a spotter on each side of the A-frame to stabilize it and to aid in the rotation of the A-frame and the athlete into the pit if necessary. The A-frame swing-up drills started by stepping forward, springing forward, and then swinging the right knee, the lead knee, up towards the top hand while rowing with the arms, trying to completely extend into a vertical position. The proper execution of this drill requires the vaulter to find the proper grip so the pole doesn't move too fast. His goal is to row with the arms and close off the angle between the arms and the trunk, and then land into the pit on his back. The vaulter should also focus on trying to swing the left leg in a straight position. As you can see, this one needs a little bit of work. In preparation for the invert drill, the athlete must learn how to control his bottom arm by allowing it to flex in, to give in. The spotter is actually creating the feel of the pole trying to straighten out. When you execute this drill, the bottom arm should resist the straightening out, then relax. In executing this drill, the athlete must not allow the bottom arm to collapse in until he is actually extending upward. In this case, he flexes in a little early. When doing these drills, we need to make an effort to allow the bottom arm to flex all the way inside the pole, completely relaxed, and make a powerful effort to close off. For the invert drill, it is recommended that you have a spotter to keep the vaulter from falling to the right or left while executing this drill. The preferred way to do the invert drill is with the use of an invert box. In this case, the athlete is laying on the invert box with his arms extended. He rows and then collapses the bottom arm as he extends upward. In executing his swing up, he takes the lead knee towards the top hand, keeping the left leg straight, flexes in fully. In his effort to get perfectly vertical, the athlete keeps the top arm straight and rows that top arm towards his hips, which actually brings his hips to his arms. This clip actually gives you a closer view of how the bottom arm flexes in as the athlete closes off with the top arm.